So imagine for just a second that the real secret to long-term health and, boundless vitality, it doesn't require a winning lottery ticket, some magic pill, or a total overhaul of your life. What if the entire trajectory of your health, your daily energy, and even your cognitive sharpness over the next 10 years literally came down to exactly 7 things? 7 simple daily choices. I know, it sounds kind of too easy, right? But the science is incredibly clear on this. It's the small things, done consistently, that completely rewire your future. Today, we're diving straight into a straightforward, scientifically backed blueprint for a vital life. We are tossing out all that complex wellness jargon and zeroing in entirely on microhabits. And why microhabits? Well, because massive, drastic life overhauls, they rarely stick. Honestly, they just lead to burnout. But a blueprint built on small, totally manageable, evidence-based daily actions, that is exactly how you create sustainable, long-lasting transformation that actually feels good to execute. So welcome to this explainer. I am super thrilled you're here with us, because today our mission is to break down the exact science behind these 7 core habits. We're going to look at the why and, more importantly, the how for each one, just to make this information as accessible and immediately actionable as possible. Get ready to completely rethink your daily routine. Okay, let's dive into our agenda. We'll be covering the Vital Life Blueprint, fueling your physical foundation, activating body and movement, cultivating mind and growth, mastering rest and recovery, and finally, building your new life. Let's get to it. Part 1, the Vital Life Blueprint. True vitality is all about synergy in your daily habits. Moving into Part 2, fueling your physical foundation. This is exactly where we build our cellular energy. Before we even think about high-level cognition or productivity hacks, we've got to face a basic biological truth. Your cellular energy relies 100% on your fuel. So here are the first 2 essential habits to build that physical foundation. Step 1, drink enough water every single day. And step 2, eat more whole foods, fruits and vegetables. These 2 things form your absolute biological baseline. They give your body the exact raw materials it needs to repair tissue, fight off disease, and generate sustained energy throughout the day. Now, what's really fascinating here is how we can distinctly split the science-based benefits of these habits between your body and your brain. Take water, for instance. On a physical level, obviously, it provides cellular hydration. But cognitively, it literally allows for faster neural firing. Even mild dehydration actually shrinks brain tissue and totally tanks your focus. It's wild. Then look at whole foods. In the body, they give you that slow-burning, sustained energy, while in the brain, the vitamins and antioxidants actively reduce that heavy mid-afternoon brain fog we all absolutely dread. So, how do we actually operationalize this in real life? Honestly, it's all about reducing friction. Keep a water bottle highly visible and within arm's reach at all times. If you see it, you're going to drink it. Next, engineer your environment. Swap out those processed snacks in the pantry for fresh fruit. And when you sit down for a meal, just aim for colorful, plant-rich plates. The long-term payoff here is massive. We're talking active disease prevention and a reliable, steady stream of daily energy that doesn't rely on 4 cups of coffee. On to Part 3, activating body and movement. Time to build a strong physical base. Okay, now that we've got raw energy from our food and water, we have to use movement to actively build that base. And the magic number here, it's 30. Science shows us that just 30 minutes of exercise, heck, even just brisk walking, done daily completely transforms your health. It strengthens your cardiovascular system, drastically lowering your risk of heart disease, and it prompts a massive release of endorphins and brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which is basically like Miracle-Gro for your brain cells, physically elevating your mood. Listen, you absolutely do not need some grueling hour-long gym session to reap these immense benefits. Instead, just try taking a brisk walk during your lunch break to break up the day a bit, or incorporate some light stretching when you first wake up. Make a non-negotiable rule with yourself to always choose the stairs over the elevator. But the absolute most important tip here, you've got to find a physical activity you actually enjoy. If it feels like a chore, you're just not going to stick with it. But if it feels like play, those 30 minutes will literally fly by. Next up is Part 4, cultivating mind and growth. Let's talk about resilient mental habits. Transitioning from the physical side of things, we have to look at how we manage stress and engage with the world around us. And the science behind this boils down to one incredible word: neuroplasticity. See, your brain isn't just a static, fixed organ. It is highly moldable. When you actively learn something new, say a new language, an instrument, or even just researching a topic you know nothing about, you are literally rewiring your brain. You form and reorganize synaptic connections, building this robust cognitive reserve that actively protects your brain as you age. So, to harness that neuroplasticity and keep stress in check, try integrating a few of these simple practices. Seriously, dedicate just 5 minutes to deep, intentional breathing. That alone lowers cortisol, which is your body's main physical stress hormone. You could use a daily meditation app to train your focus, maybe read about a brand new topic entirely outside your usual wheelhouse, or pick up a fun new hobby. These actions do double duty. They lower your physical stress levels while sharply boosting your mental clarity and keeping your brain youthful. Moving to part 5, mastering rest and recovery. This is how we lock in all those hard-earned gains. Here's the thing, all the great fuel, movement, and mental stretching we just talked about, it honestly won't matter without proper rest. Rest is the magic ingredient that cements your gains. And to understand this, you really have to understand your circadian rhythm. Basically, it's your body's internal 24-hour clock. When you align with this rhythm and actually get the recommended 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep, incredible things happen. Sleep acts as a literal cleaning cycle for your brain. Your glymphatic system flushes out toxic byproducts that build up while you're awake. So skimping on sleep, it's quite literally skipping your brain's daily deep clean. Now, one of the absolute biggest disruptors to that critical cleaning cycle is blue light. Just think about a brain exposed to a glowing screen right before bed versus a brain reading a good old-fashioned physical book. Screens emit blue light that effectively tricks your brain into thinking the sun is still shining. It suppresses melatonin and causes this chaotic, hyper-alert brain activity. But reading a physical book? That creates a calming, melatonin-friendly environment that gently guides your brain right into those deep, restorative stages of sleep. Because of this, you absolutely must ruthlessly protect your sleep environment. Set a firm digital curfew for yourself, say 1 hour before you intend to go to sleep. Better yet, charge your phone entirely outside the bedroom so you aren't even tempted to doom scroll in the dark. And above all else, stick to a consistent sleep schedule. Yes, even on the weekends. Waking up and going to bed at the exact same time every day reinforces that circadian rhythm. Make no mistake here, getting high-quality sleep is completely non-negotiable for your long-term vitality. Finally, part 6, building your new life. Let's talk about actually applying the blueprint. All right, we've covered the fuel, the movement, the mindset, and the recovery. So how do we actually apply all of this without getting completely overwhelmed? Well, the secret to sustainable, long-term transformation really just comes down to a single number, 1. Simply pick just one of these 7 habits to start improving today. Seriously, don't try to drink a gallon of water, run a 5K, meditate for an hour, and go to sleep at 8 p.m. all on the exact same day. It never works. Just pick one, master it, let it become completely automatic, and then, and only then, stack the next habit right on top of it. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought as we wrap up this explainer. Take a really close look at your own life right now. Out of the 7 habits we discussed today, hydration, nutrition, 30 minutes of movement, sleep, reducing screens, mindfulness, or learning something new, which single habit are you going to start today to rewrite your future? The blueprint is right there in your hands. The choice of where to start, well, that's entirely up to you.